So let's think about next season then. Let's think about next season. I'm happy with this formation. It works well. Took us to a Champions League semi-final. I think that's good. I'm still happy with Etienne Green in goal for now. He's probably not the best in the world. We probably could do better, if I'm honest with you, actually. But for now, he's not a priority. I'm happy with Justin Chet right back for now as well. Very happy with Vitic. Very happy with Buchmann. Left back is an area where I want to improve. Fontan as a... Is it wing back attack? Wing back attack. Fontan as a wing back attack. He's more full back, and to be fair, he's more centre backish, really. But I think he goes as the backup left back for now. We have to improve there. We spent a lot of money on Siler, so we keep him. Koba is really good. I would be inclined to look for an improvement on Busio. Lambode is going to start. We're going to start Ardazone. We're going to... Oh, of course, we've got... what's his face coming in? What is he called? Marcos Leonardo joining, isn't it? So he's coming in there. So that means we want Pandor as a backup keeper. We could do with a better... I think Holick is on his way out, isn't he? Holick's somehow faster than Justin Che. How is that possible? He must have better acceleration because actually the pace is the same. I think Holick is maybe on his way out. We ignore Holick. A backup centre-back in Mikael Marmol for the left-hand side. And I guess Bastian... We could do another right-footed centre-back coming in. And maybe then selling Mika Marmol, potentially. So sub-7 is the right centre mid on attack, which we've not got a backup for right now. Radakovic is going to stick as a playmaker, if I can find his name. There he is down there. And then right wing backup is Bassi. Left wing backup is Annan. But I wouldn't say no to selling him for £40 million. And then striker backup, of course, is going to be Dion. But again, I wouldn't say no to... £40 million for him, knowing we've got Marcos Leonardo joining us. So these players down here can all go for me. Vaclav, Holic, Belic, Yakubu, Perez, Vinloff. We just then have to bring in players of better quality. The transfer window for us opens on the 1st of June, so we've got a little bit of time before then. Now, there was someone that I wanted to try and sign before this guy. Damian Perez. He's cheap. He's wanted by Man United and Tottenham, suggesting he's good. Look at him. 17 pace, 16 finishing. Composure could be better, but he's only 19 years old. Wonder kid at Independiente in Argentina. If we bid for him now, I don't think other teams will, if I'm honest with you. So I think we have to make a move on him now. And actually, if we compare him with Dion Bellio, he's probably better than Bellio. And I'll be then very, very happy to sell Bellio if we bring this kid in as well. So, has he got a release fee clause in his contract? Domestic clubs is 6.25 million, but he's valued at 8 to 10. If we go 9, what do they say? They want 10 after international appearances. Another. Okay, we can negotiate this. Let's cancel that because I want to get rid of the profit from next sale. Transfer, make an offer. Profit from next sale, remove and exclude. Let's say 10 now, and then add, after international appearances, after 20 games, you can have 2.5 million. Thoughts? They love it. Great. Let's go. I mean, the one thing we didn't really need is a striker, and I've gone straight in for a striker. So, I mean, it's not great, is it? Now, I would not say no to Restes. He's a very minimal upgrade on Etienne Green, but he will still improve, won't he? And he's French. Tom, remember that he's French for the homegrown status. We are very keen on Restes. Not for £99,000 a week, though. Oh, why have you got to go and ruin it like that, Restes? Can you bring the wage demands down? No, he can't. Another position we wanted to look for was centre mid, wasn't it? We were looking for centre mids. And Weston McKennie would be great to bring in, but I think he's just going to be too expensive. And he's not really in the roles that we use him in, to be fair. Oh, Saudi Arabian clubs want him. He's out of the question price-wise. Out of the question price-wise. Enzo Lafie. I can see this being a sensible option. Compare him with Busio. Oh, wow. I thought he'd be better than Busio. No, he's not. I mean, we need a backup to Busio, so he wouldn't be awful, would he? We cannot talk to his agent, though. That's fine. Approach to sign. He only wants to be a fringe player. That's quite handy for us as a nice backup option to have to tutor some youngsters, maybe. If we can get this down to like 20 grand a week. 21.5. 22.5. I don't think that's a bad deal. Helped with homegrown status. Will improve the team a little bit. Back up to Busio. I mean, we could do somewhat better, couldn't we? But look, it's all right, Tom. Just we're fine. It's a free transfer. This £10 million bid for the striker is here. Can we go regular starter just to make him happy enough, and then add in playing time of important player like that? How would he feel about that? You can be a striker, advance forward, yes. Absolutely fine. Suggest. He wants star off the bat. Okay. You know, we're going to have a bit of an issue, aren't we? We're going to have a bit of an issue. Oh, but the contract is cheap. Wage after international appearances, 30. Yeah, make it 10. I don't want to touch things too much to make him upset, because he's not very keen on joining us anyway. He'd rather go to other clubs, but he's happy to talk. I'm not going to touch it. I'm not going to touch it. I think it's a fair contract. We could search by attributes, but we have attribute masking on, so not many players are going to come up, really. The board aren't going to give us new budgets, even though we've got given tons of money, so that's annoying. So we are going to have to sell some players here. Oh, Aston Villa want Matisse Lambordet. Ender Lafia's signing for us. Okay. That feels like a good signing for us. Helps with homegrown status as well, for the Champions League especially. Villa might be dropping £80 million on Lambordet. Then we are in the money. Damien Perez is set to sign for us. Excellent. That will go through on the 10th of June. So we have 2 new strikers joining us. Diondre Abellio is gone. They're unwilling to make bids while the transfer window is closed. The transfer window doesn't open until June, so we've got to be a bit patient there. But once the window opens, it opens for us on the 1st of June. The Premier League, it's usually a little bit later on, isn't it? Man City, Barcelona in the Champions League final. Barcelona win it. Could have been us. Could have been us if Justin Che didn't give away a penalty. Well, transfer listed left back to start off with. Kostas Tsimikas is going to be too expensive in wages. And is a little old. Diego Sanchez at Havre in League. No, we've not. This is the issue. We've not scouted out enough people saying that was just transfer list, isn't it? Jarell Harto is going to be too expensive, isn't he? If we just ask about availability here. Yeah. 60 million at least and 150 grand a week. Harto is out of the question. Milos Kerkez. Ask age about availability. 100 grand a week. Why is no one being reasonable here to me? Youngsters are reasonable, aren't they? Youngsters are happy to be exploited. Right, who's this kid? Tommaso Paravicini. His marking, tackling and passing and stuff isn't great, actually. In fact, none of his technicals are very good. He's okay. That's all he's okay. Who's got the highest potential? This guy at Carl's. Oh, he's not for sale. But we'll just compare him with... It is Fontaine, right? Yeah, Fontaine. I'm going to click on Fontaine. There we go. And then we can go back onto this kid. He's just there. It's not better though, is he? But he could get better. And maybe we just play Fontaine this season. Because he's technically a star player. He's very good, actually. And we just have this guy as a better backup than Perez Vinloff, for example. Because he's better than Perez Vinloff. Ask age about availability. We're keen. 31 million. And he, as a backup, he wants 40 grand a week. At 20. We could also bring in some French guys in, couldn't we? Are any of these guys... Oh, hang on. A left back at Lon. 17 pace. Oh, you're just a bit crap, aren't you, really? Physically, just a little bit crap. Compare with Fontaine. Oh, we looked at you earlier. We looked at you earlier, didn't we? And we said no, because you're... We literally are going around in circles now, aren't we? Oh, but we like the look of you, Matias Santiago at Rennes. Are you better than Justin Che? You are. Ask agent about availability. Right. This guy's joining us. We need to just raise about £50 million to get him. 2 caps of France already. Right, Matias Santiago. We might ignore the left-back situation and comfort ourselves with a right-back. That's what we might do instead. Oh, this feels scary doing Diondre Abellio, but we're keen to sell him. £33 million bids are... You know what? I think we might entertain that. We may entertain that £33 million bid for Dion Drenner-Bellio. I kind of don't want to negotiate this because if we do, I worry that they're just going to reject it straight away and then we may never get this chance again. I know he's worth a bit more, but we've already signed his replacement. We've signed 2 players on a free, or 1 on a free, 1 for 10 million. This is pure profit, baby. I mean, we only signed for 2.6 million. Oh my word. I just don't want to fumble this. I do not want to fumble this. I'm accepting it. Doing it. Accepted it. Bids for Belic. Club Brugge, no. Genoa, you can have for 5.5. Please take off my hands. Leicester. Oh, come on, Leicester. You can do more than this. Leicester have got... They've got £141 million. I know you can't see it behind there. You can bloody do this. You can bloody do it. Oh, okay. They have accepted that. Okay. Accept. And now we can go back to the other one, Al Fatah, and reject it. Slavia Prague want Holic for not a whole lot of money, but he's 30 years old now. And we only bought... I'm a genius at getting great players for not much money. Holic, yes, you can go. Yakubu, how much we signed Yakubu for? A free. Oh my word, we're so good. We can't negotiate this. We should accept it to get Yakubu gone, I think. Okay, now, because we've got £48 million potentially coming in, let's go to the shortlist. Matias Santiago. Somewhere between 36 and 55 million pounds for Santiago here. Let's go in with a cool 40 million pounds here for Matias Santiago. Suggest terms. They want... fuck me. We can negotiate this better. 50 up front, 10 down the line. Remove and exclude profit from next sale. Unless we never sell him. 60. Oh, okay, that was a bit easier than I thought. That's a lot of money up front, though. But, oh, God, is he worth it? Complete fullback on attack. Yeah, he is. He is. He's 19 years old and already got 16 passing, 16 technique, 15 tackling, 13 marking, and 12 crossing, 13 dribbling, 15 pace, 14... Yeah, he is good. He is very good. And it's quite a cheap... Go down to 30, will you? Go down to 30k a week. Ah! Matthias, I love you. You're my new hero. We just need to make sure all the other transfers go through, and it's fine. Holic is gone. See you later, Holic. Thank you for being a wonderful backup. You are wonderful. Thank God. I was very concerned that Bellio wasn't going to agree the contract at Leicester because Leicester are not... Oh, they're in the conference. Oh, Europa League, to be fair, actually. Fair enough. They are better than I thought. He's happy to go there. So we are going to get £40 million for Bellio, which means we will then be able to bring in the right back. Excellent. Off he goes. Dion Drenner-Bellio, thank you very much for your service. He's had two lovely seasons with us. 19 goals there, 18 goals there. Leonardo and Lefay join us in a couple of weeks. Yakubu goes out to Braga. See you later, fella. Lovely to have you with us, but again, you're now superfluous. The French wonder kid at right back is joining us. Matias Santiago for £60 million. PSG want this... Excuse me? No, PSG you cannot. There's nothing I can do about this as well. I don't even care if he's only 15 years old and will never get into our first team. Sign a contract. 15 grand. Okay, you're gone. You're gone, fella. There's no way. There's no... Enjoy your time in Paris, Frank. I'm not paying you 15 grand a week at 15 years old. So today's the day that Marcus Leonardo joins us. Let's get you off the shortlist. Oh, Braga joins. Aziz Yakubu signs for Braga. Excellent. Ender Lafi and Marcus Leonardo arrive at the club as well. Koba, welcome them both, please, if you'd be so kind, just to make them feel nice and welcome. I want to know. I think we are going to start Marcus Leonardo, but... Damien Perez, how do you compare... Oh, you know... Oh, okay. Marcus Leonardo's in the green. That's fine. Saying that, Perez is faster, a bit more vision, a bit more technical and area ability. Who would you be starting, chat, here? Who would you be starting? You know what? It might be Perez. Oh, now Tottenham. Oh, okay. Okay, now we're talking. Spurs are ready to discuss terms on a mega money deal that could be worth a stunning £98 million. And see the likes of right winger Ernest Numa sweat over his long-term future at the club for Matisse Lambourdet. He reportedly wants to join a big club and Tottenham will allow him to do that. I mean, come on, St Etienne's a big club, fella. Restes is on a free transfer. He's actually... Why is his face not there anymore? That's interesting. He's no longer attached to a club. Right, now he might be panicking a little bit, Restes. He's still dropping... His wage demands are still relatively high. Can he drop the wage demands more, Restes? Because I am not saying no to you on a free transfer. Now, let's make an important player so he joins us rather than Leon. He keeps dropping his wage demand since last time. Lambourdet, Rene Goat, or Ren Goat. He's our goat right now, but if we can send for £100 million, can we just go a little bit cheaper on his... 60. I'll do 60. Sell on potentially he's fine, because I don't envisage selling him for a long time. By that time, FM25's out, so maybe we're, you know... He's not going to budge on 67, is he? 63. Oh, he takes 63. Okay. That'll be good for us, and then we can sell a backup who actually wants to leave. We'll ignore Perez Vinloff for now. I'm going to get rid of those for now, and we'll wait till after the transfer window to sort that all out. Right, Matisse Lambourdet. United, Tottenham, Atletico Madrid, Valencia, all interested in him. Ask agent about market interest. We're curious. There is some interest, but no one's willing to make an offer just yet. Okay, we've just got to be patient with Matisse Lambourdet. Just got to be patient. What? Valencia? Why are you lowballing me like this? He didn't want to join Valencia anyway, that's fine. But that's a start. It's a start. If I just say 100 million. They say 40 and 42. If I say 90. If I say 80, 85. Nah, I'm going to reject this. Genoa, interested once again. No one wants him. Higher intermediary. It's going up a little bit. 74 to 81. Let's see. Let's just see who comes in with this intermediary. I mean, it's 10% to the intermediary there, which isn't great. And it's Atletico Madrid making a bid of 74 million. If I can push this up, 85. Now we accept this, but we may cancel it further down the line. We might cancel it further down the line. Now the world know that is the case. Does anyone want an improved contract? Not now, Federico. There's bigger things going on at the moment. I mean, you do deserve a new contract. What do you kind of want? Discuss new contract with agents. We're keen. 56 grand. Alright, not right now. Not right now. Restes is actually joining us. He's rejected offers from Lyon, Brighton and Middlesbrough. That is unexpected. Well, that is an incredible free transfer to get. Restes, thank you. What is this new... Right. This is very confusing. St Etienne have informed me, I am St Etienne, that Lambourdet is not for sale at any price. Oh, wait. Is this the board blocking the sale of Lambourdet? This is very confusing. High inactive deals. Oh, no, it's not. It's still there. What is that about, then? This is a very bizarre... Matisse Lambourdet is going to make his contract decision in a few days' time. It still says it's there. If we just press continue and let the game tick over. No, it's still there as an active... Right. I don't know. Transfer offer via transfer room. Let's drop down to 85 million. If other clubs bid 85 million... Valencia, lads. Why do you think I'm going to accept 52? Matisse. This man had the chance to make us very, very rich. And he now rejects the contract offer from Atletico Madrid. Tottenham want him on loan. Right. What kind of sick trick is this? Monthly playing fee of 70. You are literally scum of the earth. I'm just... What do we need in the team? A left back. That's literally one thing we kind of need right now. A left back. So do we just stay looking at left backs? I don't know. I think we look for... I don't know what I'm doing, chat. I'm just going around in circles. I'm just like hoping for the best. We've made some really good signings today. It's just that I feel like there's a little bit more quality in... I mean... At this point, is there any... There's no reason to sell Matisse Lambourdet at this point, is there? At this point, I'd rather keep him now that we know we're not going to get that left back and, you know, things aren't going perfectly for us and it's all a little sad. Wisdom Amy. He's always a false player. I feel like he always has like really good stars and the attributes look great. Never actually plays that well at all. Has got 2 feet though, which is very handy. Comparison with Vitic's our best centre-back. How do you compare to Vitic? Yeah, look, it looks good, but not so great. Who have we signed? Santiago, Leonardo, Enzo Lafitte, Restes, and of course that other striker as well that came technically last season. Like it's been good. It's been good. We have improved the team. It's just I am now... I don't know what I'm doing. Emil Hagens. Oh, I tell you what. As a playmaker, 16 first touch, 15 passing, 14 tackling, 16 technique, 17 vision. Fellas. Emil Hagens could be a very good deep line playmaker. How do you compare to Koba, let alone anyone else? Oh, okay. Okay. Emil, let's talk to your agent. We're interested. 4.4 to 6.8. Can you want to... Doesn't actually say about... Like, just bring the wage down. They won't agree to it. Let's go 5.5. Oh, he's got a release fee clause of 6.75. That's what they're going to want, aren't they? Let's trigger that then. For Emil. Okay. That feels good. Oh, hello. Predrag Radanovic. Where have you been hiding? With your 12 marking, 13 passing, 14 tackling, 14 crossing, 11... At 18 years old, you could actually be better than Perez Vinlov already. You are. He's actually quite good. So obviously it means you are not anywhere near Fontane's level just yet. But... you're not a million miles off. We're interested. 4.9 release fee clause, that's fine. Let's do it. Let's do it. We are saving our transfer window here. I say saving it. It was pretty good already, but... That feels good. Did we look at this guy? Oh. If your passing was better, you'd be alright. Martin Ulrich. How do you compare to, like, Bastian? You'll be better than Bastian. You're only 19 years old right now. I'll sign you. Somewhere between 120 and 1.2 million. Let's go half a mil. They want 750,000 and 40% of next sale. I don't want to do the 40% of next sale. He could actually end up being... Oh, where's he gone? There he is. Transfer, make an offer. 850. There we go. Sorted. We could do with a French kid. And would you retrain as a centre mid? You could be the centre mid on attack that we maybe need. Because centre mid on attacks don't really need the tackling. You're also French, which helps a lot. For £2 million, I don't think this is a bad transfer to do him as a centre mid. In a very similar mould to Busio. In fact, he's basically the same as Busio, just not defensively. That's fine. We don't need that, do we? Let's just put 1 million on the table. Oh, of course they want more. Cancel that. Yannick Ortega, transfer, make an offer. 1.3? 1.7 and 40% of profit from next sale. So in that case, we should go to 2 million. So I don't want to do the 40% of next sale, because that could end up being a lot. Tyler Busu to start learning Saudi. Amazing. Right, Ulrich is not the one we're looking forward to start off with. Hagens, start negotiation. Squad player, regular starter, important player. That seems reasonable. Also classed as a wonder kid now. That's exciting. Negotiate contract. Oh, he wants a bit more than I thought he did. Yearly wage rise, get rid. I'm going to get rid of these big wage rises here, because he's going to hit those games very quickly this season. Let's give him 30 grand instead. He wants 30. We'll do 35. Deal. Radanovic, the Serbian. Squad player, regular starter, important player. That feels reasonable, I think. We'll see how it goes. Get rid of these future wage rises and up that to 14. Oh, I want some more. 16.5. Okay, cool. Ulrich. How do we put bids in for? Quite a lot by looks of things. Ulrich. If you can go to 20 games on that, that'd be fine. Okay. They want him back on loan in the Czech Republic. Do we want to do that? No, you're going to get a bit of game time here this season. You'll get a bit of game time. And then Ortega. Breakthrough prospect. Who wants a very small contract right now. If I get rid of those and put them on like 4 and a 4.2 on a 4-year deal. 4 years. 4 years. There we go. Okay. Wow. I feel like we just suddenly made some really great signings there with youngsters. Let's review our transfer business then. So our first signing actually ended up coming in last season's sort of budget bit here, which really annoys me. I hope it's fixed at FM25. Damien Perez. We signed this kid for 10 million quid from Independiente. He's been at the Olympics. He's coming back from international duty. So actually, we might not be able to start him in this first game of the season. But at 19 years old, as a advanced forward, 16 finishing, 18 pace. That's gone up from 17 a few minutes ago. Off the ball's good. Composure's decent. We need to work on his composure. If we go to development training, I don't think there's anything that really does composure. Is there attacking movement? No. Oh, final third. Yeah, do that because decisions would be quite handy as well. Sweet. You do that then. Damien Perez comes in. We've also signed Marcos Leonardo, who, will probably start the first few games of the season whilst we wait for Matey Boy to come back. Perez. Again, very, very good. On a free transfer. On a free transfer, may I add. Matias Santiago for a painful £60 million. However, he is the best right back at the club now. He's only 19 years old. 2 caps for France already. Valued at £130 million now. And is going to get a whole lot better. We may have overspent a little bit on him. But still, I think he's going to be good as a complete wing-back on attack. That's what we're going to use him as fully. Enzo Lafite signs on a free transfer from Rennes. He's more of a backup player, but actually I think it's going to be really decent to tutor some of the youngsters that we just brought in to the team with his fairly loyal personality. It's not the best personality in the world. It's okay. We also brought in Restes on a free transfer. He left Toulouse, and we were like, please can we have you? And he turned down Brighton and Lyon to sign for us. So Restes, here he is. And then we went a bit crazy with some youngsters. So Yannick Ortega comes in, and we're training him up to be a centre mid. He's got a good personality. He's only 18 years old. I've got high hopes for this kid heading into the future. Predrag Radanovic coming in to be our left back, and we'll start the season due to an injury to left back Fontan. So Predrag is going to be hopefully solid for us. Emil Hargins is maybe the best of the bunch. He comes in as a actually potentially starting quality deep line playmaker, and we'll get a lot of game time this season. And then finally, Martin Ulrich, the man from Czechia, signs to be a future centre-back for us. There's 18 jumping reach. We just need to get that heading going. Actually, are we doing we don't want him to be a defender. We want him to do ball-playing defender, please. Right, first game of the season then. Perez is actually back from international duty, but he's a bit tired, so we're not going to have him on the bench. We are going to bring on Predrag there, and then this is now like I feel panicky about this because we've got loads of extra players we can bring on the bench if we want to. I'm excited to see these new players in action. This feels like the dawn of a team that is now going to be winning the league this season and going even further in the Champions League. This all feels good now. Nantes had a very good start to the season. 4-0 against Monaco. Lyon won 4-0 as well, or won a game by 4 goals at least. PSG in the mud already. Up the ass, of course. Don't jinx it already. We're not jinxing it. The Lincoln changed their imp logo. I think we may have done it at the start of this season. I can't remember when we did it now, but it's a bit more cleaner than the old one, I think. Lambordet in the penalty area. He wasn't sold in the end. He stayed at the club, and yet we haven't been able to score a goal because of it. Not an issue. Not an issue. Bucio's corner then. Swings it in the middle. Marcos Leonardo can't get there. Vitic can, but the keeper makes a comfortable save. We are piling the pressure on here, aren't we? Vitic this time puts it in the back of the net. The first goal of the season goes to the big centre-back from Madrid. Well, we're starting from Madrid. He's not actually from Madrid. He's not Spanish, is he? Is he Czech? I think he's Czech, actually. Am I right in that? I think he is. Highlight straight from kickoff, though, as Clermont bring it forwards. Hugo Saquet, the right back. In some Football Manager save files, is a huge wonder kid, and others, not so much. If he's playing for Clermont still, not so much. It does sound Czech. I think he might be. Radanovic finds Ardazone. Very young left-hand side of the pitch there. Both the teenagers combining. Busio in plenty of space finds Lamborday, the man who was subject of a bid of £85 million, finds Marcos Leonardo. However, I think there was an offside in the process there. I think. Oh, it was awarded. Okay, it wasn't offside. Happy days, everyone. So, Marcos Leonardo, 26 minutes into his debut. How is that not offside? I need to see the replays on this. Oh, that's literally... I mean, I think the game's done us a favour there, if I'm honest with you. As a Boston fan, always annoying to hear about those pesky imps up the river with them. However, Tom is always worth the watch. Thank you very much, mate. Appreciate that. I've been rooting for Boston this season. I miss when Lincoln used to play them in the league. Hopefully, I mean, you had a good win the weekend, didn't you? So hopefully, you know, that is a catalyst for something. You can start to get yourselves up the table and away from that relegation zone. But it's a huge, huge task, isn't it? Either way, we are now 3-0 up here. Koba this time. No, it's not Koba. Oh, you love to see it. The new boy, Radanovic, with the assist there onto the noggin of Lamborday. More like that, and you will get starts ahead of Font. In fact, I think we'll just start him ahead of Fontan this season anyway. I think he's young, hungry, needs the game time. I think we just do it. Start him. Radanovic collects the loose ball, finds the new starting keeper, Restes. Vitic brings it forward. Busio into Koba. You know what? I really want to play with this team quite a lot now. I'm getting quite into this. But I'm so busy for the rest of the week. My next stream's not until like Tuesday next week. It's quite busy. Busio's corner. Swings it in. Oh, and Martin grabs a second. Another assist for Busio. We are tearing Clermont apart right now. This is wonderful. This is good, isn't it? I'm going to outstretch my arms. You're doing brilliantly out there. Keep it up. I want to make some early changes in the second half. Koba on a 6.9. I am watching you, Koba. We have a young guy called Emil Hagens on the bench who is wanting to take your... In fact, I'm doing it now. Time to bring on Che to close the game out. I think we need to give Santiago as much game time as possible. But a 6.7 is not great. Buchmann's going to come off for Ulrich. How's Ulrich's left foot? Weak. How is Vitic's? Weak. Okay, you have to play left centre-back then. Let's get Koba off for Hagens. And I'll tell you what, you know, we can bring Che on for the memories. Let's do that. Why not? His back sharpness is terrible, though. I don't know what he's been doing in pre-season. And I want to bring on Ortega as well for Busio. Although Busio's having a good game, so maybe Ortega doesn't come on. Just yet. We'll wait it. Che gets a 7.3 for taking 5 steps onto the pitch. I think so. I remember our first league game against you. We're on minus 3 points at the time. Beat you 2-0. Good game. Even before we decided to try and snap Simon Rook in half. Yeah, I mean, that's a little bit before my time, I think. I can't quite remember the first league game. But I do remember, like, you know, being in the same league and things like that. Good times, good times. And then it all fell apart for Boston, which is a real shame. And obviously affected you for a long, long, long time. Because obviously, you know, stuck down in non-league for a long, long time. But hopefully you can survive and start to force your way back up. It'd be great to have Boston back in the Football League. I'm a bit upset we're not scoring more goals in the second half here. I'm going to bring Ortega on now for Busio. See how he performs. Is there another change I want to make? Yeah, Pinto for Siler, because we're trying to train Pinto up to be a ball-winning midfielder. So he's got to get some game time. FM news better not come until next. No, FM news is gonna. I can guarantee it's gonna come as soon as my plane takes off. My flight on Wednesday is at 1:30 in the afternoon. Quarter to two. I guarantee the FM news will be out, and I'll miss it. So, if we do it, well, we will do a video on it, but it might just be a little bit late. So there we go. That'll be that, won't it? That'll be that. Okay. After a flurry of goals in the first half an hour, in fact, and a flurry of goals in a 8-minute period between the 25th and 33rd minute, it's been a terrible game other than that. As Pinto finds Hagens. Some of the new boys connecting here. If one of the new boys can score a goal, that would really make my day, actually. Ulrich finds Che. Che in his 6.7 finds Lamborday. The cross in the middle is not great, but Ardazone is there to collect the loose ball. Finds Hargins. Hargins to Lambaudet. Down to Ortega. And one of the new boys does score. Yannick Ortega on his debut. Makes it 5-0. And that's going to put us top of the table after the first game of the season. An assist for Predrag as well. 2 assists for Busio. Really good performances there from the team. Outstretched arms. Nice work, everyone. That was good. Will we finish on top of the table come the end of the season? Oh, I don't know. It'd be nice though, wouldn't it? I'm very excited about this team now, though. Very excited. Perez Vinloff set to leave the club as well for £3 million to join Alaves. See you later, Perez. It was lovely having you here, but you just weren't good enough, so off he goes. And that's that, isn't it? That is that.